Oh my god.
Started?
We've just discovered you can just do this at the camera to start. So 2024. You're in shock.
That's really astounded me.
You're in shock, and we're both in black because we're goths today. Because we went to see Green Day yesterday.
No.
So
we're emo.
Very emo.
Yeah.
What a time, though.
It was brilliant.
So good.
I'm a bit tired today.
I'm a bit tired today. But
it was great.
2.5 hours non-stop playing.
I know.
We looked up what age they'll burn all because we just couldn't get over it.
It was looking great.
Wee Billy Joey's so cute. He's only little.
I know, but he's 52.
52. And Trey Cole, the drummer's 51, which we couldn't believe because we thought
he looked a good bit older.
But you know what? It is what it is, and what can you do?
Yeah, but it was a great show. They put on a hell of a performance.
Heck of a performance.
It's awful.
Awfully
good.
Awfully good. Awfully.
So yeah, had a great time. But I am looking forward to my own bed tonight because why?
Tell us.
We stayed overnight in Dublin last night.
Stayed over in Dublin. So the plan was that we were actually going to take Amy and Dave's car. Oh, we're in Amy's house, by the way.
Yay.
Amy and Dave's house. We're babysitting. The children are here.
Do you hear any gurning?
Just to prove we are keeping an eye.
You might hear that white noise in the background.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to turn it down. And then I will watch with my eyes. And also listen with our ears because, you still do that like the olden days.
Back in the day.
Oh my god, the bird. It's something flew by there. It was a bird.
Or a plane. Or
Superman. So
yes.
Plan was to take Amy and Dave's caravan.
We were going camping.
But then the winds were a bit high, and the motorway we were just a bit.
Dave's nerves.
Dave was up to high low, so we thought no.
We don't want to
Pip was on
that on anybody. We don't want to stress.
We wouldn't want to stress anybody out
ever. To be a relaxed evening.
Rocking out to Green Day.
Yeah, but don't want anyone
freaking.
Fraught.
Don't be freaking. Don't be fraught.
Not a good look.
No. So that was meant to happen. But we didn't do that. So Pip was on it. Pip was like, do you know what? Let's, be chill about it. She went on booking.com, found 2 options for us all.
Nobody checked any out and just said, go for that
just one. Just said, pick one. Pip, you go for Pip, it's fine.
Can I just say we had a nice hotel booked initially?
Yes, in the very beginning. That's right.
And then it was like, oh, no, sure, we'll just take the caravan.
But it was pricey, the hotel.
It was.
Was it? I actually can't remember.
Yeah, it was pricey.
But Philippa found a good wee spot. 30 quid a room for all of us.
No.
What?
A person,
I mean. 30 quid a person.
Yes.
Lastminute.com, quite literally. It was booking.com, quite literally.
It was self-catering accommodation. It was an apartment, a penthouse apartment. Not far from Marley Park, where the concert was being
so that
held.
was very good.
So I thought,
Andrew and Hannah were joining us as well, so that was 6 of us.
6 of us.
Wonderful. Where to begin?
And then we arrived.
I'll tell you. So, picture the scene. In we go, no problem. Up in the lift, lovely. A lift is always joyful.
Lovely foyer.
Lovely foyer.
To say.
Yeah. It all looked lovely.
It looked very promising from the outside.
But, well, first and foremost, we were gasping for a cup of tea. If Amy didn't get a latte, honestly, I don't know
I heard
what was going to happen.
Since Newry.
Oh, latte. So, usually, as is standard when you're staying at a place, there's tea and coffee. Sometimes I've been in places and they've left you a whole freshly made homemade wheaten. With cream and jam.
Yes, a lot of places do a little complimentary hampery thing.
So we go up. We later discovered this place is referred to as Pogo's Den. Who's Pogo? I don't know, but I would have liked to have go-goed because horror. So normally I don't mind. Normally I'm a very easy breezy beautiful cover girl, but no, disaster struck.
Easy and breezy last night.
Oh no! Disaster struck when we arrive. Is there a tea bag, Philippa?
Not one.
Is there one single coffee granule?
Not one.
Is there
an empty coffee jar?
An empty coffee jar. How rude, taunting us. So no tea for me, no latte for Amy. I open the cupboard. Is there a mug, Philippa, for this place that sleeps 5? There's about 3 mugs. I was like, this can't be true.
3 months.
This can't be true. Looking around, there's crayon on the walls. There's
not a picture on the wall.
not one single picture.
Art drawing by
from a child
in yellow crayon.
The sofa was lower than Amy's standards. Like the sofa was on the floor.
A sofa bed, I think, is a hard push to call it a sofa bed.
Yeah.
It was a corner sofa.
With no legs, not a leg in sight. Not a leg in sight.
To get off the sofa.
We're all over 30, apart from Hannah. Andrew's just.
I'm over 50, right?
She's over 50.
She's sitting on that sofa. To get up again, I had to roll off it onto my knees and push myself up on the arm of it on the coffee table.
Yeah, the coffee table, sticky. Everything sticky. Yes. Sticky.
Sticky paint.
And just around the place, just crumbs everywhere. Everywhere.
No TV.
But
what they did have was a projector. Top of the range projector. Nobody said we had to bring something to project.
Listen, I'm going to be checking my feelings on you all now, because let me tell you, no mug to be had, no utensils. I opened the cutlery drawer. I will tell you what was in it. 1 plastic green fork, 3 spoons, 1 steak knife, a rolling pin. What do you think we're going to be rolling? And where do you think we're going to be rolling it? I want to roll out, that's what I want to do. Second drawer down, a colander. Wasn't even a pot.
No pots.
A colander and a sieve.
But you see, when you pick the colander out of the drawer and put it back in, and then you were just like, your hands were sticky,
there was like a
and
goo.
You just wiped them on you.
There was like a goo on it. This was after Green Days. This is when we got home.
Yes.
And
another wee racky.
Already past myself. But before we left, I was like, surely there's more mugs. This can't be correct. A couple of plates here and there. Open. Oh, in the sink. And
you know the wee dream catcher thing? Still food in it. Rice and sweet corn in the dream catcher.
Absolutely horrific. Do you know when you just arrive somewhere, we all go to hotels and B&Bs and whatnot, and you know other people have been, but you'd rather just forget that.
Yeah.
I don't want to sight, I don't want to trace in nobody. I don't want a hint of Pogo.
No.
I want it to be a phantom. I want to feel like I was the first person there. I felt like I was the 105th person there. With my rolling
pin.
You
felt you were there with them at that time.
I felt like, Philippa, are you sure we're meant to be here? Because there's remnants. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, there's no remnants of ablutions, because that'd have been me out. I'd have tapped out.
But right, continue on. You're looking for months.
So then pulled open a cupboard. What was it? It was a dishwasher, ladies and gentlemen. It stank.
It was full of dirty dishes. God knows how long they've been there. And the smell, you and me both gagged.
We were gagging. Disgusting. I was like, surely there's a dishwasher tablet.
Yeah. Couldn't find any dishwashing substances?
No.
None.
No. They had a washing machine. I don't know what for. I don't know why.
No. Here.
And nothing to use it with.
The 2 bathrooms. They had a lovely bathroom as you go in, and then
just to remind us, for 5 adults.
2 bathrooms. 1 hand towel.
1. Do you think I was touching that hand towel? No, absolutely never. Not an omission. No. Usually I don't mind things like this, but it was beyond. I was past myself. I was up to Hido.
Not a picture on the wall.
Why does that upset you so much?
Because there were flipping screws and nails on the wall where pictures should have been.
In the bathroom, a shelf was put up upside down.
You know the brackets, the L brackets?
Yeah.
Instead of being on the wall and the shelf on top,
yeah,
they were holding the shelf up from the bottom because
from the bottom up. And I said, what it is, we've entered another dimension clearly, because something's not right. Something's afoot here. Speaking of feet, Amy saw the rug in her room and it was all crumbs and debris Van de Kamp, and she was like, I'm putting my shoes back on.
But there were a lack of furniture too in the bedroom.
It was a beautiful place.
A bed.
Yeah.
You had 1 pillow each.
Each.
No spare pillows or duvet. Nothing for the bed settee or anything.
No. Extra quilt or nothing.
Pillows, anything like that.
No.
There was no bedside cabinets, no lamps.
No lamps.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
A bed and a wardrobe with a padlock on it.
Wardrobe with a padlock on it. I have many questions. So then I thought, you know what? I need to go on booking.com and I need to see what's going on. And dear readers, I'm going to share with you. Always read the reviews.
Yeah.
So
We have learned this lesson.
Louise, who was from Ireland, has left a review on booking.com on the 15th of June. Okay, Louise said, with a sad face, the oven was filthy. I'll do it in an Irish accent, will I?
I go.
The oven was filthy.
Filthy.
There was food left in the freezer.
It was still there when we were there. A packet of onion rings and frozen chicken.
There could have been 1 or 2 dishwasher tablets left for us. We were only staying 3 nights. I agree, Louise.
What date was she there, Louise?
The 15th of June.
I think her stuff was still in the dishwasher when we got there.
Didn't use it. And they're saying that we broke it. The couch was dirty. Under the cushion. What do you hear this? Under the cushions there was dirt, chewing gum, and a fork. Bet you it's that green fork that was in the drawer.
It's only forks in the house.
There were no proper cutlery, plastic knives, 1 towel in each room, 2 towels altogether. That's one more than us, Louise. For a family of 5.
Now you're bragging.
We weren't told about the rubbish bins, so had to bag up the rubbish and leave it. That's what we had to do. Who knew? What were we going to do? Yeet it over the balcony? I don't know. There's only a projector and no TV when it clearly states there should be a TV and no hot tub. It said there's a hot tub. Listen.
I think they meant bathtub with a hot tap.
Louise left pictures of the oven. Look at this. You can't see past our ring light, but look, there's something on it. So I was reading this out to everybody and I just thought it was hilarious because the owners of the property, they came back to Louise.
Pogo.
Okay, and this Pogo, where did we get the Pogo from? I did say that somewhere. So this is their professional business. This is how they responded to Louise. Hi, Louise. Your kid painted with crayons and pens on all of our walls. Kindly get that fixed. If you knew that they could paint, why give them a pen or a crayon?
Because there's no artwork on the wall.
Why would you do that, Louise? We offered to send a cleaner to the house, which was refused. Well, when did you offer? Because that house has not been cleaned since 1974. It wasn't even built in 1974.
You should have even cleaned it after Louise for us coming, which you did not do.
No. There were dishwasher tablets and cutlery in the second cabinet. I checked every cabinet.
Lying.
There was nothing. Nothing. If you were not able to find something or needed something, you could have just asked us. We offer towels on a paid basis. You want to get a grip.
Fair enough for bath towels. Hand towels should be complimentary.
Yes, but see from now on, I'm bringing the towel everywhere I go. Probably should anyway.
Public toilets, they have the disposable hand towels or a hand dryer. You need something,
please. Although it didn't matter, their hands were wet because what were we picking up? Not a fork or a knife or a mug. Let me tell you that for free. Nothing.
Picking up scabies.
That's what we were picking up. I'm going to need a tetanus. So they did provide 2 complimentary towels, and this is mentioned in the listing. The projector is a 4K projector. It's more expensive than any normal TV, and we could see that it was not used. I'll tell you why. Because Andrew and Dave were like, plug it in then, Vanessa. I was like, I will. I plugged that baby in, and it had sparked.
An American plug on it.
Yeah.
So it had to go into an adapter.
Yes.
Right? So the lead was too short into the adapter.
Yeah, so Andrew had to sit with it on his knee.
To project onto the wall. Andrew sat with it on his knee.
But it blew up when I plugged it in. So I was near the end of me. That's why my hair's extra curly today. I got a wee... The rubbish bins, this is still the owners saying back to Louise, the rubbish bins were left open in the storeroom. It was not even closed. The whole house was smelling of poop. Poop, Louise. Food was left in plates to rot, not even in garbage bags. Now, this is my favourite bit. The fruits in the fridge and the pizza in the freezer was complimentary. It was left on purpose so that you can have a nice time. What do we get left? Chicken and onion rings?
Oh, we did get fresh flowers, but they put them in the cafetiere because there was no vases, obviously. But then,
no.
Well, we couldn't use the cafetiere anyway because we had no coffee to make.
Listen, I was really distraught by this stage. I just was like this the whole time. Then I was searching in the drawers, got the colander, slimy colander, and I was like, ugh. Then I found 2 laminated pages. Do you know, it's like the guest book, like the check-in information. So I was reading it like wheezing because I was like, oh, jeepers. Pogo's Den, yeah, it said Pogo's Den. So it was telling you how to check in about all the amenities. I was like, there's not an amenity in this place.
Didn't even tell you about the Wi-Fi code.
We didn't even, Philip had to ask them. So then I get to the bit and it said bed linen. Now, when we arrived, all the beds were made with bedclothes on them.
2 beds were made.
2 beds
4
were made.
pillows in total.
Yeah. I started reading it. No, I can't
Not a
quite
headboard,
remember
by the
what it
way?
said. Not a headboard. No. I can't quite remember what it said. But in my state, I read it as guests to put their own bed linen on.
And take your bed linen
Well,
off
I
at the end of your
lost
stay.
my mind because I was like, do you mean we are sleeping in someone else's bed linen? Is that Louise's bed linen that she left on and we had to sleep on it? And I was like,
I'd rather sleep in Louise's bed linen than Pogo's, to be fair.
I don't know, Pogo, I don't know.
But when you open the cupboard, I think Louise's bed linen was the dirty stuff in the cupboard.
There's dirty bed linen.
Dirty bed linen in the cupboard.
Do you know what I mean? I honestly, I was like laughing as I was reading it, but I was also crying a little bit, and then everyone thought it was really funny, but I was like, can I go
Everybody
home?
was laughing the way she was doing it. It was hysterical. But
I should have wanted to go home.
More stressed because Dave actually, when we were going to bed, Dave came in and says, if it gets too much for you, Vanessa, waken me and I'll drive us home.
Fuck, he did. I know that we don't. I was never going to ring my dad and say, can you come here, please? I actually, when I went to bed, I put my pillow in a t-shirt. I put my t-shirt over my pillow because I was like, we're going to all wake up a pink eye and it's going to be dreadful. So that wasn't good.
No.
That wasn't good, but it was one night we survived.
Yes.
But, do you know, if it was to leave a review for other people, it would be like, bring a towel, bring your cutlery, bring your plates, bring your mugs, bring your tea, bring your coffee, bring your milk. Just bring everything. Like, what's the point?
There was a review that somebody had broke the leg off the chair, which is why the other legs are the leg of the sofa.
The leg of the sofa
which is why
broken.
the other legs were removed and the sofa had no legs and was on the floor.
I mean,
because the legs were actually in a cupboard. Dave found them in a cupboard.
It's just crazy. It was wild. I mean, no mugs, no nothing. Dishwasher, putrid.
Oh.
They also had a strange little, like, shower head beside the toilet, which was like a modern bidet,
like
I felt.
Dish hose?
Dish hose?
What do you...
Your dish hose?
The dish,
A disher.
What do you call it when you...
Yeah, dish.
Dish, is that right?
Yeah.
When you clean your butt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dishing.
Yeah. It was like a wee hose with a wee tap on it.
I mean, they've some nerve to expect us to dish and they don't even provide
no towel.
Towel?
What are you going to do? Drip dry after you dish?
Drip dry and douche. In Pogo's den.
And they say it in that laminate thing too, to hoover up it.
I said when you leave Hoover. All right, sure, Hoover, wash the windows, put a TV up for you, go get your groceries, empty your dishwasher, change all your beds.
I want someone else to service it. I am on holiday.
I don't know what we pay for it. I'll be sending them a therapy bill because I'm just not okay with it. It really just icked me. And
we have to do a review.
I usually don't care about such things. I think it was because we don't know who was there. Do you know? If I go to somebody else's house and it's a wee bit gross, that's fine.
If you know the person.
If the dirt is familiar to you in the grime, that's fine. Known grime is fine. Strange grime is a crime. There. That's my name.
Window was broken?
The window was broken.
No headboards to say that?
Yeah. It was just, I don't know what we paid for it. Do you know what?
It could have been lovely.
It was a lovely, and it had a balcony on it was class. Like it was a legit penthouse situation.
Yeah. It could have been so good.
But no.
A bit of TLC. He could have charged a lot more.
Listen.
Pogo's missing a trick.
Honestly. To say like Hoover and all before you go, I tell you what I will do. I will douse some petrol and light a match, and that will be the end of that because I shouldn't say that in case it does go on fire. It wasn't us.
No.
But Andrew also picked up an extension lead that was beside the sofa and it was rattling. So, have you ever stayed in any really bad places?
I stayed in another place in Dublin in Lower Gardner Street, I want to say.
Okay.
And it was terrible.
No good.
You know what? Those old-fashioned 3 or 4 story buildings, and the floors are all uneven and stuff. So you're walking down the corridor, it's like you're on a boat. I went into the room and it stank of smoke.
Oh.
And it was like a hotel, you know, that workmen would have used during the week.
Yeah.
To stay and then go home at weekend, that sort of vibe.
Right.
So I was thinking, it's only for one night, we'll stick it out. But then, lo and behold, I hadn't realised that we'd actually booked another hotel.
Oh.
While we were drunk. We'd booked 2 hotels for the same night.
Class.
So the other one looked better.
Skip the other one?
Yeah. We said we couldn't stay there because the standard of cleanliness and the smell was too bad.
Yeah.
So we got a refund and then we went to the other one. It was very
Do you know what it is? It's when you peel back the bed covers. Last night I just honestly I said to you, if there's one hair in this bed, I'm going home.
I didn't look.
I then didn't look really, and I kept my socks on and was just like, I was going to put a poncho on and just lie there.
Lie like a big condom.
Like a big condom.
I slept with my pants on.
I thank God.
Just because I didn't want any.
Why you tell me that now?
I told you last night.
Did you? Thank God. I was going to say I'd like to have known that information.
Well, I had pyjama bottoms on as well. So I had two layers.
2 layers.
I didn't want any creepy crawlies getting in there.
Stop it. My mum and I once stayed in a place actually in Dublin too. It sounds a bit similar to yours. And when we got the room was lovely and big, but it was quite old fashioned. But they had like shaken back over one of the sides of the bed, shaken back all of the floor, and it stank so strong. Obviously, somebody like bombing it or flipping peed or something on the floor, so that was grim. I mean, you say it's only one night, but I mean that'll at Pogo's barn day and whatever will stay with me forever.
Pogo's den of iniquity.
Erin and I stayed in a place called Paddy's Barn, and it's just outside Downpatrick, and it was like something from like a horror film. And I went in, and everything was there was a room to the right, like a little sitting room, and it was full of china dolls and a big rocking horse, a big old wooden rocking horse. I was like, oh no, and like creepy pictures, and then everything was heavy red velvet, like scary.
We had a house for a week down at Westport in County Mayo. Mayo. And Amy was just a baby, like she was 3 months old at this time. And we went to this house. Now, yours, my mum and dad, me and a friend of mine, Claire and Ray, Amy and my granny, all went down to Carlo's. And it was down this wee country lane on the side of a mountain. And we get there and check in and all have a look. And they have all this taxidermy stuff. They have like a stoat in a glass case and all. Like, I can't remember what was doing, but all this taxidermy animals. And it was a really dark house, like a bungalow. It was a big bungalow, but it was really dark. You know, everything was dark and old-fashioned and everything.
Haunted.
So I'm like, I'm not staying like with these things.
These haunted
so
animals.
My daddy put them all in the cupboard. So that was fine.
My daddy put them all in the cupboard.
He saved the day. So then my friend and I said, sure, yous all go out for dinner one night, we'll stay in and mind Amy.
Lovely.
As you do.
As you do.
So we had a bath and stuff and we're drying our head, not together. That'd be weird. But,
they were just friends.
We were using the hairdryer and stuff, and then the electric went out.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Oh my God.
Did you scream?
That was before mobile phones.
Oh no. Oh God.
And I was like, oh my God. So I went into Amy's room and I just sat with Amy to make sure she was okay. And then it came on a wee while later, but I was shitting myself. Halfway up a mountain. It's every horror movie ever.
Yes,
electric goes off.
Yeah.
Like unfamiliar surroundings. You don't know what's in the cupboard or who's in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Down a country lane.
That stoat was coming for you, did you think? Oh, here, bless us all.
I kept thinking, who was stuffing them?
Who was stuffing
what's he stuffing next?
You ever stuffed a stoat? Oh my God, who's coming next? Stuff you? Do you think you're going to be taxidermy?
I could have been in a glass case, you never know.
Oh, you never know.
That was freaky.
I just, honestly, I still feel icky. I feel so icky about Pogo.
It was an experience, but the more you icked, the more I giggled and laughed.
I was very distressed and you all thought it was funny. I wish I could remember exactly what I said about the bed linen, because I read it wrong in my really high dose state, as if
that's what
as if it was like bring your own.
No. But there was none there. For
Nobody comes.
But
I don't know.
In a cupboard there was bed linen, but it smelled fusty, so I closed the cupboard again. But
so terribly upset.
It did seem that you had to strip your bed after you've finished and make your bed.
And then nobody comes to check, obviously. So, I mean, we had to leave our rubbish, so I hope somebody came after us to check the rubbish.
I put on the booking that we'd be around between 4 and 5. We get there at 5:15 due to traffic.
Yeah.
So, I get a message from Pogo at 6:21 saying, when are you arriving? I'm like, we're here.
Pogo, too late, son.
And then it was like, our check-in arrangements or whatever it is are all on booking.com. I'm like, right, what's Wi-Fi code? And that was my interaction with him.
Pogo never said, here, bring your own mugs, bring your own cutlery.
And it never said
bring your whole kitchen, bring your whole house. There's no point really in staying with us because you're just paying
fumigate
for
yourself afterwards.
And fumigate yourself. Honestly, if I had holy water, I'd douse myself in it because I don't know what was going on.
No, Pogo.
No.
Needs to Jump on.
No. It's like that show Four in the Bed. Do you ever see them on it?
Oh, I love
Four in the Bed. I would love to know what they would have said about that.
Oh my goodness.
They do go a bit far in Four in the Bed now.
You see where they lift up the mattress and all?
I know. Or when they get on top of the wardrobe.
No.
Dust.
And some of them take a white glove, no?
Oh, come on, I know.
If you can't see it with the naked eye, don't be worrying about it. That's what I said.
Well, now I'm just turned about everything, about the whole thing.
I like the hotel inspector too. I think I would
do you remember her?
I would love, like, my ideal job would be hotel inspector.
Would it? Mm-hmm. What do you like in a hotel room? What if it's not there? Would you be sad?
A TV.
Yeah.
A hairdryer.
Yeah.
Towels.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bathroom.
Yeah.
Toilet roll.
Yeah.
I like a soap.
A bar of soap?
The wee one's individually wrapped, or a pump. I don't care.
My mum,
Caroline
McMorris, loves a bar of soap. So much so that when I went to Krakow, she actually has a soap bag transporter, like a literal bag for your bar of soap.
I use a bar of soap in the shower.
You should use a bar of soap in the shower.
That's what I do. It
breaks down your BO better than any shower gel, do you know?
Pardon me.
You get upset.
I use one in the shower.
You don't smell.
Thanks. That's because I use a bar soap.
No, I don't know.
It's hard to say a bar soap.
Bar soap. Sean Connery has a bar soap. Nadine called last week, Sean Connery this week.
Nadine was funny.
Nadine. I don't know if you've seen Tony, and I want to call him Ryan, Tony and Ryan's podcast. They're Australian. And he was saying about using a bar of soap. And she had said, you can't be sharing bars of soap because, you put it up. And he was like, what? And she was like, you put it up your butt when you're washing. And he was like, that's not how you use a bar of soap. She says, what do you mean? He was like, you take a bar of soap and rub it in your hands and then rub your hands over your body. Do you shove a bar of soap up your butt?
Do you use it? Do you lather it?
I lather it up my hands and then wash.
No, I get the bar. And I do my bits with the bar.
And then
stick it in your belly button and all.
Where does this live in your house?
On the shower thing, but I rinse it off. I rinse it off after the shower. I feel like that there, but I'm the only one who uses it.
Well, that's okay. I thought you were going to be sending it in your sink for your guests to use.
No. It's in the shower.
It's your shower soap.
And I'm the only one who uses it. Michael has his own shower products.
Do you ever remember pear soap?
Yes. Do you know I have Pear's liquid soap?
Oh, it gives me a bit of flashbacks of it getting in my eyes and just being like, oh. When I was wee, I don't know what it was.
Do you remember Imperial leather soap?
With the wee thing, but it was like paper.
Yeah.
That reminds me of your mum's house.
Mm-hmm. And back in the day, you probably won't remember this, people had a thing for soap and you put a magnet into the soap, you pressed it in and it stuck up onto this thing, this holder.
That's cool.
So the holder was like that shape, sort of, right?
Right.
That shape, okay. So it was up and across, like a number 7.
Right.
Right, and then the soap was flat and you put a wee magnet in there.
A bar of soap?
Yeah.
Right.
And you pushed a magnet into the middle of it and then it stuck up like this.
That's amazing.
So then it doesn't get soggy on the bottom.
No soggy bottom soaps.
And then you can just rub it underneath with your hands to lather.
That's class. Somebody find one. Get Philba one of them. She'd love that
70s.
For a bar of soap. Off of the 70s.
Off of the 70s.
I love Imperial leather shower gel. But what I've discovered...
The tins?
Yeah, and you squirt it out and it comes out
the big foamy stuff?
Yeah, I love that.
It's nearly too foamy.
I know, but I like it as a wee treat. If I'm doing a wee special, just shower to feel better, do you know?
I like grapefruit scented.
I wouldn't buy grapefruit scented anything, you maniac.
Grapefruit scented stuff.
What? No.
Even my Reed diffusers, I like a grapefruit scented stuff. Grapefruit and sage.
No. Oh, excuse me.
A bit herby, a bit fruity.
Ooh. I've discovered the wee shower puff. Do you know the wee shower puffs that you have?
Mm-hmm.
You can't squirt your Imperial leather onto that because when you do that, nothing happens. You have to just hands up.
Oh.
So there you go. We always end up talking about showers for some reason. Tell you one thing, I wasn't getting in Pogo shower, that's for sure. Well, there's no towel for a start, but there's absolutely no hope come home with Veruca.
Did you notice the water in the tap in Pogo's bathroom?
What do you mean? No.
No, could you get it cold for brushing your teeth?
I felt like it was cold, yeah.
Mine was lukewarm, no matter what way I
turned it over to the right.
Yeah, so did I, but it wasn't freezing, it wasn't ice cold.
No, it wasn't freezing. I think it was brown or something, so you're going to have a conniption. Take a turn in my eye. So on the way down, obviously, when you have 2.5 hours in the car with me and Philippa, there's going to be questions asked, isn't there?
Lots of
Poor
questions.
Philippa, me and Amy and Dave, started this year, I don't even know when, did a 30-day song challenge where you have a song for each day. I think I told you about it. But we made Philippa do it, basically.
All in one go.
All in one go. And you did?
I did well.
You did well. You did well.
And I think that playlist needed my input.
It did. It spiced it up, certainly. We only had 2 duplicates, which was good, which was Zombie by the Cranberries.
And Roxanne.
And they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. Do you know when people sing that and it's not in an Irish accent? I just think it's inappropriate.
What about Roxanne? You don't have to put on the red light.
He was here, Sting.
I know, with
Blondie? I'd rather see Blondie than Sting.
I feel...
I think she's passed it.
Yeah.
Right. Apparently Shania wasn't great.
Yeah. Blondie had some good tunes back in the day.
Blondie had many.
I think she put on a good show.
She's class.
But I think her voice is probably not as strong as it used to be.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Shania's getting a bit of a slate in the day.
So she is.
No Green Day.
But rumour has it. Yeah. Limp Bizkit were also very strange, can I just say too. So there's Billy Joe, 52. I can't remember what age Fred Durst is from Limp Bizkit.
In his 50s.
Something like that too.
Similar.
But Billy Joe has to play guitar and everything.
Play and sing.
And he did. The 3 of them. Boom, 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 boom.
There's a picture.
Yeah.
And he's jumping up and doing the splits.
Yeah.
That he did last night.
Yes.
At 52 years of age.
52 years of age. Justin Hawkins does that as well from
Billy Darkness.
And he can stand on his head and clap his legs. So one of the questions was who was the greatest front man person of a band, and I said Justin personally. But also Freddie Mercury was up there for all of us. Yes. Not Fred Durst, that's for sure.
No, mine would have been Dave Grohl.
From
the Foo Fighters.
Do you know what bothers me about Dave Grohl? He has to be necklace kind of like this on a rope, but it's really tight like that, and it just looks sore. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Apologies.
In my book, Dave Grohl can do no wrong.
Well, what do you think of what he said about Taylor Swift, though?
What did he say about Taylor Swift?
He made a dig we're going to be playing, so her tour's called the Eras Tour, and he was like, we're going to call our tour the Eras Tour because we're playing live. As if she's not. I think she is.
Well, I don't think Shania was.
Apparently Shania was not, because she's playing Glastonbury, I believe, tonight, so she's probably saving her voice for that. But a lot of people...
It's the Legend slot, it's usually on a Sunday afternoon.
Well, on Sunday then, she's saving herself for that. But most of the ones I knew that went paid like 80 quid for a ticket. So that don't impress me much.
What's your favourite Shania song?
I like the one that's like, honey, I'm home and I had a hard day. Pour me a cold one and no matter where you rub my feet, give us something to eat.
You know the words.
Fix me up, my favourite to read. Do you know why? Because when I got my Sony Walkman CD player, that was the album I had in it, and it reminds me of walking home from school. Oh. What's yours?
Whose bed have your boots been under? Yeah. Whose heart did you steal, I wonder?
When I was younger, in primary school, we had to write about 3 people that inspire us or an inspiration.
Vanessa, did you?
I said
Vanessa.
I said Shania Twain. And I was like, why am I going to say that? It was obviously during this phase of listening.
Repeat.
I'm scared.
You'll be scared if Chrissy walks through the door with her hair all
No, it's not like the front door. It's Pogo.
It's not. He's heard your slapping about
Pogo.
Him. He's in Mumbai, actually. It said on one of the things.
Oh, is it actually Mumbai? Well. Yeah, so I said Shania Twain, and I think I said because she left her abusive relationship. And I was only in P6, so what did I know about any of that?
No wonder you're a counsellor.
I know. Tell you.
But who were the other 2 people then?
I think I said my brother and my doctor, my diabetes doctor.
And where was I
don't know. There was no women on my Welsh now. You'd be on it now, Pip.
Thanks.
Good see you. One of our questions on the way down as well was, if you were a day of the week, what day would you be? Because I saw this on Instagram scrolling, and this woman says everyone will have an answer to this question and it will make sense. So you felt you were...
I felt it's not what your favourite day of the week is.
No, not what your favourite day of the week is.
What day of the week do you feel would represent you? What is that sort of thing? What day of the week?
Yeah, it's kind of your vibe.
Yeah.
Got a vibe.
I am a Thursday.
Right. Tell me why.
Because I'm all about the anticipation of it all.
Right, okay.
The anticipation of the weekend.
Yeah.
I like looking forward to things. When it actually comes, I can take it or leave it. Quite often I would leave it, to be fair.
Okay.
But I like looking forward to something.
Right, okay. So Thursday, because the weekend's coming, the week is done. Okay, I like
You're
that.
over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
You can get through and make it.
Yeah, you have something to look forward to. What about you?
Well, I said a Tuesday, and I don't quite know why. I feel like it's because I was born on a Tuesday.
Tuesday's child is
full of grace. Monday's child's fair face. Tuesday's child's full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child is far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child work hard for living. And the child that is born on the Sabbath day is bonny and blithe and bold and gay. Ooh.
I'm a Friday's child.
Loving and giving.
Me? Tuesday.
That's you.
So you feel a Tuesday
I don't
vibe?
know why I feel Tuesday. I feel like it's because Monday's over. So it's like, that's fine. Tuesday, you're just like,
Are you a bit of a boomtown rat?
Maybe. Because you don't like Mondays? Well, I don't know why I'm a Tuesday. I feel like I should maybe change it. But I'm sticking with it because that was my gut
like
instinct.
a Tuesday,
I feel like a Tuesday.
I think Tuesdays are underrated.
I like a Tuesday.
I think a Tuesday is a very productive day.
Yeah. You're not tired, like Monday. You're not dreading Monday or anything like that.
I think Tuesday is productive.
It's a nice sweet day. Just, Also, do you remember 2 for Tuesdays in the cinema?
Yeah.
Pogo's coming here. We've summoned him.
What is it? The fridge?
I think it's your house is haunted and you didn't tell us.
I think it's a fridge.
It's a fridge. So, yes, if you let us know
what day best embodies you. Ooh,
wow.
Let's hope Pogo doesn't embody us.
Let's hope not. No, thank you. Imagine if we saw something in that mirror. Wouldn't you die? I'd be away. I'd be doing my ablutions on the street.
Ablutions, not abolition.
I really can't get it.
Ablution. And it doesn't mean shit. It means washing. Like a spiritual cleansing, like a washing. It's like a spiritual meaning.
Right.
I think, like, the nuns used to
do we ablution?
Like, I don't know.
She doesn't know, but what a great word. I've used it every day since.
Yeah.
I've used it wrong, abolition, but.
And you've used it quite a lot.
Ablution. I just love it.
Ablution.
I'm
glad I brought that into your life.
You really did. You really, really did.
I'll try and think of another word for next week.
Okay.
Here, have you got a dance routine yet?
I think what I'm going to learn, what I'm going to go for is the classic Single Ladies.
Okay.
Which was a song that you picked that made you happy in the 30-day song challenge.
Yeah.
What makes you so happy about it?
I think it's upbeat. I think I like the dance that goes with it.
Yeah.
And it's quite an empowering song.
It is.
If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it, but you didn't. So yeah.
I'm gonna go for that. I think I could do it in 4 weeks.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so we'll
in a leotard and heels.
I'm not wearing a leotard, I'll wear this t-shirt.
And heels?
No, I don't want to wear heels.
Beyonce can do it in heels, Vanessa?
I don't even think I own heels anymore. Well, I'll tell you a wee fun story about it.
Of Claire or your mum or somebody.
The first lip sync I did in my professional career was in Maverick.
As a professional lip sync assassin?
Yes, was in Maverick. And it was one of those ones where it was like, anybody volunteer? And I was with Gemma, and Gemma pushed me. I don't like to volunteer. If the universe wants me to do it, it'll happen. Not shy, won't say no, obviously. But I'm also not a pick-me, so I'll just wait my turn. So somebody got up, they revealed it was going to be a lip sync, and the girl was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, you. So there was 4 of us. It was a knockout situation.
Did you get them?
So my first one was Single Ladies, and I knew a little bit of the dance, so I could do that bit and all. So that got me through. And then the blessing was the next song was the Venga Boys, so that was in the bag. And that's happened to me twice. The Venga Boys have saved my life. So that was the beginning. And I haven't done one in a while because I've won 3 for 3, and I just think you should retire then. Leave on a high, because now I'm 34. And in fact, last night at the concert, I announced to the group, ding, 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 this is my last outside standing up concert. Thank you, God bless. Until I remembered of another 2, but after this year.
I felt my age last night.
Did you?
Yeah, between the car journey, right,
Why were you? What was wrong with the car?
Because it was long, just with the detours and stuff. I was picked up just after 1, and we got in after 5.
Yeah, it was long.
I know we stopped and stuff, but still. Right, so you was that, then the walk from the car to Marley Park, then the standing through the whole concert, then the walk back, then
the hell broke loose from Pogo.
So see, getting out of the car at the apartment again after the concert and all, I was in agony.
Oh, that's right, she did say she had aches.
I was one giant ache.
One giant ache.
So I had to go and take a couple of paracetamol.
You were an ache, I was an ache.
15 500s.
You took 15 of them? 15 over 500?
Yeah. 15 over 500, go for them all.
Oh.
So, I felt my age.
I must say, though, isn't music just class?
The whole mix of people that were there.
It was just so amazing.
There was a family stand beside us with kids, and there was a girl who must have been about 8, a boy about 12, and another boy about 14.
Yeah.
And the kids were brilliant. They loved it. They knew the songs. They were singing and dancing and loving life. And honestly, it was lovely to see. It really was. And then there were some older people, like even older than me and all.
Yeah.
And it was such a mix.
It was brilliant. It was just brilliant. It was one of the best shows I've been to. It was
very, very good.
But what was lovely is, so when we went to Limp Bizkit, I just went straight after work. So I was in my wee flipping cuff jeans, my wee blouse, and my purple raincoat. And my inner emo was just like, what's happened here? What's going on? It gave me a wee bit of a sort of existential crisis.
Really?
What have you become? Do you know? So I was like,
right. Made up for it last night then?
Made up for it last night. Had the leopard prints on. Remember I ripped them as soon as I got them?
Yeah,
that was unfortunate.
You can't tell.
You wouldn't know. No? You wouldn't know. And it looks part of it anyway.
Well, you can't even see what it is.
Can't even see because it's on my knee, so you'd have to really be examining my trousers for some reason.
No, you look well.
Thank you. But it felt good.
Freezing.
It was freezing. It was very windy.
But it didn't rain, although we had ponchos anyway, but it didn't rain.
It didn't rain, thanks be to God. And we had some beers, but I was so adult, and I was like, I need to eat before we drink.
Then we got burgers and chips.
Burgers and chips.
Smallest portion of chips you've ever seen in your life.
Seen in your life. But, alas, good.
Yeah, it was
good times.
It was good. And then we were all standing enjoying the concert, but we ended up standing in a row.
Oh, yeah, in a very, very straight line.
Very straight line. And these 2 women walked past and commented saying that we looked like a
prison lineup
in a prison.
Especially when you got to Andrew and Dave with their bald heads and beards and they're like 6 foot.
Beardy.
Yeah.
It was good. No, it was a lovely night and it was lovely being with you all. I did have a few moments.
I understand though.
The floodgate sort of opened at Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
That really got me, and I wasn't standing beside you.
I walk alone. Oh my God,
it's quite funny.
So I started crying and stuff and was patting me out.
So Philip was at one end of our lineup and I was at the other end of our lineup.
I was trying not to make a big deal out of it, because it was just having a wee sob and whatever. And Amy looks at me, she goes, my God, are you crying? Now, Amy, fair play to her.
Not or was she something?
No, something's a brick. Amy has a concert bag that contains a roll of toilet roll.
Genius, I know she.
Genius.
Good. Yeah.
Although the toilets were very good.
Toilet
roll there till the end.
Toilets were better than flipping Pogo's day.
But she gave me some toilet roll for my eyes, and then she thought, don't know what to do. So she leans down, shouts up to Vanessa at the other end of the queue. Vanessa, she's crying. Come and help her.
No, she didn't say she's crying. She goes, Vanessa, we have a situation. So I came like running down. Well, not running down. It wasn't very far. It was dramatic.
It was like 4 people.
Classic me telling the story.
Woman.
Yeah. So I'm there. Phil was actually laughing when I said she's with her legs crossed and holding toilet rolls. So I thought she peed her pants. I was like, what? but she was just crying. And she was just like, they were singing, I walk alone and I walk alone. And I was like, I can't walk alone.
My dreams are broken.
Oh, I was like, you'll never walk alone when we're with you. So that was quite funny. I was like,
it was. Now you made me laugh after crying.
Yes, she's good for that.
But
yeah, and then it ended with Time of Your Life, which is always.
And what was the one in the middle between that?
Well, Wake Me Up When September Ends.
When September Ends, yeah.
Summer has come and
Do you want me going again?
No, am I bad singing?
No, what the song?
Speaking of which, guys, I've got a reveal for you. So, you know the way you spent £19 on the teeth?
Yes.
And yes, best £19 you've ever spent. Well, I was scrolling on Instagram as I always do, and this is where I do most of my shopping. My targeted ads are spot on, I will say. And I would just now like to reveal to you that I bought for $16.99 a mini portable karaoke machine. I would like to invite you
for $16.99.
For $16.99.
Oh my god!
I would like you to be my first year partner. The children will.
Microphone volume.
What? That's Pogo. Hello.
Your volume's max, she said.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
Hello. Is that better?
That sounds good. Isn't it so cute?
That's a better spend than my false teeth.
No, that was a great spin. Oh, mine's quite low. Excuse me, Pogo.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
We'll give you a wee bit of Green Day.
Okay. Yes, and then that will be us for today.
That'll be us. That'll be us for today because we're babysitting. This will probably wake them up.
I know. We'll probably have to go and see the.
Amy's probably watching this with a flipping turn in her eye. We'll just give you a chorus. Morning, live without warning.
Oh, that I'm very loud.
You were max volume. Warning.
Microphone volume.
Alright. That's really all I know. Well, no. Oh.
Is this the start?
Might stop doing it now. I feel like this is... And maybe this was not money well spent.
Is this the start? Can you hear me?
That's the end. I don't even know if we're allowed to use music in our podcast. Turn it off.
Oh no, we're singing and they'll not recognize the song.
We're going to get...
Hello, can you hear us?
Green Day are going to say...
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Green Day.
Green Day, please don't sue us for using your music in our podcast that 15 people watch. Actually,
21.
We had 56 the other day. So
Is that
thank
just
you.
on YouTube?
Do you know what it is, guys? Can you just spread the word, please, a wee bit more?
And share.
Like and share.
Tell your friends.
Tell your family.
Once we get 100 years, I'll flash. No, I'll not.
Spat on the
No, once we get 100 viewers. No, what will we do? Will we do another live
I'm
or
going to do
something?
my dance. Okay, that's going to be motivation enough.
Yes,
We will do another live, yes, soon if we get 100 viewers. And no. Listen, we're not making any promises.
We'll do what we want to do.
Yeah.
We're a strong, independent woman. We don't dance to anyone else's chin.
Chin. I was going to say chin.
Tune.
Remember, all the gorgeous girlies have 2 chins. I want that on a t-shirt.
Great.
I said that in one of our episodes. But anyway, that's our tale of Dublin.
Yes.
In Dublin's first city, where girls are so pretty, I set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. I feel like this is going to be a good time. I feel like half of my friends are going to die and roll their eyes, and half of them are going to love it.
I love it.
It's just so dinky. We can just take this wherever we go.
I know.
And sing.
That could be your...
So cute.
Instead of a handbag, you can just carry that.
Just carry this. Sure, don't carry a bag
It
anyway.
should have like wee things to attach.
Oh yeah, that would be cute. Poke that. That's weird, isn't it?
Is that a speaker?
Look. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
So
does it come in other colours?
I believe it does. I believe so. It's just called a mini karaoke machine for those that want to purchase.
Okay. Here,
what?
if you just send a link, you could get money for sending people to, could you not?
I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
At the back, chargers.
Should we charge your port? No, that's sure. You know, and then you can.
Is that a wee USB to?
Yeah,
attach it to
you can
something?
put your microphone in if it's running out of battery. You see.
Oh.
Oh. So there we are. Now we have it. That's our tale of Dublin.
Yep.
What, do we want to know anything? What day of the week are you? Tell us that.
Yes, tell us what day of the week you are.
And any horror stories from staying places, please. To make me feel better.
Hotel inspector moments
I
where
still
you've
don't
walked
feel
in
well.
and there's been a...
I still have the ick about it.
Who was it? Oh.
No.
Colin Geddes said he was in a hotel once and lifted the face cloth and there's skin mark on it.
Right, that's enough. I'm away. Don't tell me anything like that. Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.